Hey Jedis, it's Princess Leia, and the Jedi Masters wanted me to do a video on brand awareness. So that is what we're going to do in this video. We're going to hear all about it, how to use it, how it can benefit you. Brand awareness is basically going to allow you to tell your story to the right people. They help you tell people about your business, your product, and your campaign that you are running. They can do rather well if, used the right way. So first and foremost, you always want to have the right creative. We want to make sure that we're getting attention, not clicks. So when you run a brand awareness ad, you're not really worried about clicks to website or, converting, I guess your conversions on your website. You're literally just wanting to get your brand out there. You want to introduce people to your brand or your product. Um, brand awareness advertising on Facebook and IG, it'll help you reach more people that are most likely to pay attention to your ad itself. Remember, you have to use different like eye-catching creatives, formats, and then you'll be able to see that there's a community of people that are watching videos and discovering things every day. You just got to effectively build your brand up. So, give me a second here. I guess when you run brand awareness ads on Facebook or Instagram, you can choose to optimize for reach or brand awareness. And I'm going to go through the difference. So if you're optimizing for brand awareness, it's going to maximize both reach and attention by finding and showing your ad to people that are more likely to pay attention to it and therefore remember it. Recommended for, I guess, most campaigns is the brand awareness optimization. Remember, when we use these different objectives that we have, most of the time you want to stick with the same optimization that the actual objective is called, because that's the whole reason we're choosing it. You can also choose the reach optimization. That maximizes the number of people who see your ads given a specified time period. It's recommended when reach is your own best measure of success. Of course, guys, you have to make sure that you have an awareness of exactly what's working for you the best. If you did brand awareness optimization and it's not necessarily working, that's when you would go in and actually measure by reach. Now, what I will say when it comes to different key elements to brand awareness ads, and this is taken directly from Facebook, so I don't want to plagiarize in any way, shape, or form. I'm definitely going to give Facebook the credit. Obviously, everything that I learn is from Facebook, but everything I'm going to read right now is derived from a Facebook point of literature that's given to me. So you have your focal point. The image has one obvious focal point. You need a brand link. How easy is it to identify the advertiser? For instance, if you look at Budweiser, most of their commercials either have their horses in it. I totally just drew a blank and forget what that type of horse is called. Or they have their label showing. If you see a Coors Light commercial, most of the time you're going to see Rockies in the background because that's their logo, that's their slogan, that's what they do. Even if it's just like the same shapes of the Rocky Mountains, you're going to see that. You're going to need to easily identify your brand. Brand personality. How well does an ad fit with what you know about the brand? So you would take your brand, whatever it may be, and you have to look as an outsider looking in to see how well your ad creative is going to do with your specific brand. Informational reward. Does the ad have interesting information? If your ad has like little to no text at all, even though you have a video explaining what it's all about, nobody's going to care to click on it until they actually read what it's about, at least in my opinion. If it's a sponsored ad, you already have that going against you, or a sponsored post rather, because for whatever reason people hate ads. I don't know why. Like I always say, I'm not one of them, but you already have that strike against you guys. So again, put in informative text when you are creating your ad as well. Emotional reward. Does the ad appeal to people emotionally? So I tell people to pull on heartstrings all the time. It sounds horrible, but do it. I have a few advertisers that are doing lockets, and one of the first things that was given to me when my father passed away was a locket with a picture on his face on one side and then a lock of his hair on the other side. I literally, and it sounds bad and morbid, whatever, but pull on heartstrings, whether it be something like that or including kids in your creative if possible. Or like our own Jedi did. She took a video, I believe it's for makeup, and put a silly, goofy ballerina, old fat man dancing in it, and it was absolutely hilarious. Like, get that emotional appeal, whether it be laughter or sadness or crying happy tears. Appeal to your users emotionally. Next is noticeability. While browsing online, would this image grab your attention? Image or video? Remember, with the brand awareness objective, you guys can do pretty much anything. You can do carousel, slideshow, video, still images, but you want to make sure that these are attention grabbing. That also means your thumbnails for your video. You want to put a thumbnail out that attaches attention and goes, oh, okay, this is what I'm looking at. And then call to action. We want to make sure that you have a clear call to action, and that it urges whoever is using at the time, so whatever Facebook user it is, to take action on your particular ad, whether it be to go into store or to shop or to call, whatever it may be with those call to action buttons. You want to make sure that they're taking action. So when you're going in to create ad, let it load here. It's as simple as going, oops, let's close out of this, start over. So it's as simple as going to your brand awareness ad. Remember, guys, if you hover over the eye, increase awareness for your brand by reaching people who are more likely to be interested in it. Remember, we track what every Facebook user does by its unique Facebook user identification number. All of us have one. That is how we are tracked on and off platform, and across the device. This is how Facebook knows the actions that we're taking, what we're doing, if we're going to be paying attention to your brand or not. I have a success story. It's on Panera Bread. They just recently started a rapid pickup program, and I swear to you guys, the reason that I even knew about it was because I saw it on Facebook. My colleagues and I go to Panera once a week. We have our Friday Panera Day because they have clam chowder. I don't like it, but my best friend does. So we are obligated to go every Friday. And I was browsing a Facebook page, and I actually found this particular video. And it's talking about rapid pickup. I was like, heck yeah, all I got to do is order from my phone, walk in there, and go. So this is a really good ad. It's showing exactly what it's about. It has their logo on it. Food as it should be. So basically, Panera, they are all about eating clean, having the right food, healthy food, whatever it may be. So they put that little tiny slogan right there. As long as your text doesn't overdo over 25%, then you're good. I'm sorry, 20% textual, then you're good to go. I said 25. I didn't mean that. It's 5 boxes technically that equal 20% when you upload your image. So, but let me read this anyway. So to bolster awareness of its rapid pickup program, Panera Bread ran a video ad campaign that they would relay to a consistent message over Facebook and Instagram. Remember, with IG, your video has to be shorter than a minute, I believe. The campaign used a series of video ads to introduce the rapid pickup program, which allows people to order and pay for a meal online and find it ready, waiting on a designated shelf inside the store within minutes. So they partnered up with an ad agency, but again, you guys could do this yourself. I don't mind helping you at all. Remember, I'm still for hire with my Jedi. So, but looking at this, basically, they sent this out. They wanted people aware of their new branding, which is its rapid pickup program. This is an example of an absolutely amazing way to create an ad. Remember what I said over and over. Video does the best as a creative. Does that mean that I want you to use video as an objective, the video views objective? No, I want you to use it as a creative, guys. So this would be a good type of objective to run if you are a brand new advertiser and you want to get clicks to website, because you're able to put a call to action button at the bottom. I know it doesn't show it here in this preview, and that's simply because it's just a still image picture. But you're able to do that to actually drive people to your website. Aside from doing your page like stuff, aside from getting that done. If you've exhausted some of your resources and you want to get new users to your page, or like I said, drive more traffic to your website, you can also use this brand awareness objective to get people over there in a different way. Remember, guys, everybody takes different actions on the platform. So that's why they came up with these 12 objectives that we have. Use them. There's going to be way more videos to come, as time goes on in regards to each one of the objectives, how to use them. And then I'm going to try to bring up a success story on each one of them so you guys can see exactly what they've done and how they're doing it and how they garnered success. Wish you guys all the best of luck. Let me know if you need anything else.